Welcome, Collective, to another reading by Moonful Guidance. I hope you guys are doing really well and taking care of yourselves on this full moon in Capricorn, also known as the Thunder Moon. I hope you're taking the time to just ground yourselves and do what you need to do to take care of yourselves on a physical level, a soul level, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Just get your house in order. So this full moon in Capricorn is really calling you to, like I said, get your stuff in order. You could be definitely feeling the call to make some changes in your life. Get rid of the stuff finally that just no longer resonates with you anymore. Close up those karmic cycles. We're going to go ahead and kick this reading off tonight. I was really feeling compelled and drawn to my unicorn deck here. Beautiful Oracle of the Unicorns. So let's see what it has to say to us tonight to kick off this reading as I call in spirit. All right. Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, higher beings, ascended masters, my higher self, you're welcome to this reading for the collective on this full moon in Capricorn. Please come forward with messages for their highest good to help them on their healing journey and to help them navigate this ascension that we're going through. And make sure to protect my altar here from any nefarious energies that would want to come in and disrupt this reading for my amazing collective. All right, let's go ahead and see what the initial message is for the collective here. What is the initial message for the collective to start this reading? Tell me more, Spirit. What is the message? Let's see if I can get one to just pop out at me. I feel like this one's coming out. Anger. Yeah, see? This is it. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. This is it, guys. I definitely feel this anger and frustration in the collective right now, which is normal, right? We've woken up to the truth and how we've all been kind of bamboozled and fooled for so long by this kind of matrix that we're living in. And, it's just we're waking up now, and the anger to see some of the evil stuff going on. And, it's just how the disrespect we feel, the frustration we feel also, to just feel like everything is kind of falling apart around us and it's leaving us, with this hopelessness. I definitely feel that right now. We try to shy away from this feeling, and I think that this is part of the old programming is, you always have to be nice and you always have to be kind and you can't ever show those kind of dirty feelings, right? Like of anger, sadness, frustration. We're always told like, oh, you can't express that. Don't express your anger, just always be happy. Well, I don't think that's false, right? Like every emotion you feel has a place and it's being expressed for a reason. And right now the collective, the anger we're feeling needs to be expressed because we're being manipulated, we're being lied to. They're stealing our money, they're poisoning us. So I think like a healthy amount of anger is important right now in the collective, right? And this is what is kind of being expressed. And you definitely could be feeling that stuff. Again, it's like our souls are insulted because we're fully awake now. So it's normal that your soul is feeling like insulted by what you're seeing. Getting Dark Night of the Soul as well with this card. So we are going through kind of a dark night of the soul collectively. Anything else from this deck? I love this deck. The Unicorn deck. Beautiful. Tell me more. But honor all of the feelings you're feeling right now, okay? Even the darker ones. All right, that is way too many. Can I get one more from the unicorns here? Anything else for the collective? What's the collective feeling? A message from the unicorns? Okay, that's too many, but this one's sticking out to me. Cycles, okay. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon magic. Isn't that appropriate with this full moon in Capricorn that we are living right now? Bottom of the deck, intention, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. So yeah. Move with intention. Everything you're doing, be mindful about it. Be bold about it. Ask the universe for what you want right now. You know, focus on what's important to you. And be clear and decisive, right? There's no time for the wishy-washy anymore. For us to create change, for us to really move into this new phase now, this new cycle, you have to be decisive on where you stand. Because if you're too wishy-washy, that, you know, unfortunately, this is not what's needed. We need people that are confident and are not afraid to speak up, and they're not afraid to say, hey, that's wrong, you know? Even if everybody is against you, everybody's telling you that what you're feeling is wrong, or you should be doing the opposite, but you know intuitively that you're right, you know, stand on that right now. And I think that that's something that the collective is really finding difficult, because there's still so many people asleep. It's like you are the one, you're the black sheep, you're the one going against the grain, and it's causing you to doubt yourself, right? So Spirit is saying, don't doubt yourself, okay? Move with certainty right now. But yes, this is the end of a cycle. This is what we're going through. And we are moving into this new cycle. A lot of you are closing out karmic cycles, especially with this full moon tonight. But we are also with the in the year of Saturn. It's bringing karma here to the collective. And so that's causing, you know, the endings to happen, and new beginnings to also come in, because there's good karma and bad karma happening right now. But honor the cycles of your body, to tune into the moon magic. So I'm getting very feminine energy off of this card. You're kind of tuning into your body more. If you are tapped in to what's happening, you are paying attention. And you're going to be very sensitive to certain things. Your body won't be able to tolerate certain things anymore. You're tuning into what your body needs. And you're listening to your intuition here with this moon. And, you know, I love the butterfly showing up in this card. You know, it's about transformation and rebirth. This is it. You're being reborn into your new self. But again, with this awakening, there's anger being felt here, because, you know, you're this new magical being trying to live in this 3D. So let's put it this way. It's like you're a multi-dimensional being trying to live in this 3D matrix. It doesn't resonate anymore. It doesn't work for you, and it's causing you some frustration and anger. This is what's going on. We are moving right now with intention. We are feeling a lot of anger here, and we are definitely at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So let's move on. And we are going to see what the wisdom of the oracle has to say. What does the wisdom of the oracle have to say to my beautiful collective tonight on this full moon in Capricorn? What is the energy for the collective right now? What is an oracle message from this deck for the collective? Okay. Okay. Look at that, guys. I can't even make it up. Look, anger, and then we have happy, happy in reversed. So anger, double confirmation, What's the opposite of happiness? Sadness, anger, frustration, confirmation that this is what is going on right now in the collective. We are not happy with the way things are, with the status quo of what is considered normal and acceptable in our society. We are seeing injustices. We are being censored from the truth. It's like we see the greed, corporate greed, has taken over. We see our planet dying. We see it's just we're just not happy as a collective. And again, it's okay to feel that way, because if we didn't feel that way, like, this is why we're going through this dark night of the soul here as a collective, and part of that is that anger that you feel. So that's all right. And then you see why at the bottom of the deck. And this is a lot of us what we're asking ourselves. Why is this happening? And look how she's turning to a book here. I'm getting with this card that, even history has not been told to us accurately. So we're figuring that out, that we've been lied to. We've been manipulated here. But because of research, this is it. We've done a lot of research we've asked questions. And this is why we're starting to see the truth of what is happening. But under the deck, beautiful, we see mending here underneath that. So there is a mending and a healing that is happening. Again, look at the angel wings that are here. So I do feel like we are being supported by the angels, but it's like, why has it gotten so bad? Why has it gotten so dark? This is kind of what I am seeing. What it says about this happy. And again, when you're going through a dark night of the soul, this is why true spiritual people, try to, we're not always happy, rainbows and sunshines. And if you meet somebody who claims to be spiritually enlightened or on the spiritual path, and they don't ever want to hear about the bad stuff, and they don't ever want to talk about the bad stuff, and it's always just, no, I just want to be happy. Or like, if they'll say to you like, oh, you're too negative, or you're being too negative. I hate to break it to you, but those people are not actually enlightened, and they're not actually on the spiritual path. Because yes, it's important for us to try to keep our vibration high, and not, because feelings of anger and, those are low level energies. But the truth is when you're healing and you're going through this stuff, it's important to feel those dark emotions. If you don't let yourself feel those things, you're not going to heal it. So, be very careful of those people that are always just happy people, okay? Because happy people are not real people. That's not the real. It's just like the duality that we see all over, right? The dark and light, happiness and sadness. They're all the sides of the spectrum. What goes up must come down. I mean, this duality that happens, and hence why we see cycles here. It's important to honor that, the dark side of things and the other side of the coin. If you never do honor those feelings, then you're really not having a true experience here. Okay, so just again, be careful of those. I'm getting like happy hippies with this, okay? Because that's not authentic. That's not genuine. Because if you're genuinely awake right now, then you're not happy with the way things are. So anybody that's just going to be happy right now when there's a genocide going on, when when we're being lied to, when we've got a corrupt government that is being paid off, that has sold us out, when we have tyranny running things, You know, when we have these evil people that are in control, when we are run by corporations and greed, you know, and you're going to be happy in this matrix, there's something, I mean, clearly you're asleep if that's what's going on. Because, you know, so let's see what it says. I won't read the two other ones, but I'm going to read this one. Oh, it's number 26. That's what I was looking for. Number 26. All right. But again, to me, it was just showing me because of the anger there. I just, like I said, I feel like there is this anger. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Again, guys, this is a message that it is important to still find joy in the little moments, you know, and still be grateful for what you do have. As much as you are sad at what's going on, you're seeing kind of the destruction, you know, everything's falling apart around you. You may not know how you're going to even pay the bills next month, but, you know, you have to, it's still important to find the joy in the moments and be present. Be present in every moment, because there is something great about every moment that goes by, whether it's, you know, just the fact that you're healthy, or you have food in the fridge, or you have a place to sleep, or you have some good friends. You know, there's something to be joyful for. You know, true joy can only come from within. This is why people can have, you know, millions of dollars and could be dating somebody that looks like, you know, the best looking people in the world, and they're still unfulfilled and they're still unhappy. It's like they're still chasing that happiness, even though they seemingly have everything. Because the truth is it comes from within. And it's when you're at peace with yourself, with God, with whatever outcome is going to happen. It's like you've detached and you're just at peace. You're not chasing anything or trying to get validation from anything outside of yourself. And that's when you can experience true joy, when you're aligned and connected here, as she is in the card. So again, maybe do some meditation during this full moon. Just find some stillness, some yoga perhaps. Find some stillness, okay? In the chaos that we're experiencing here. But look at with the Y card. I'm not going to read it, but do some research, okay, guys? Don't believe everything you're told. By now, hopefully you've stopped believing mainstream media. You know, so use your critical thinking, use some extreme discernment. Go out there, do your own research. Go to a library, pick up an actual book, right? Chances are what you've been told is not correct, okay? So there's this need to kind of look and make sure you're doing your research. Wow. When I look at the three cards together here, the mending that's happening. Are these like called peace flags or something? I think so, eh? Like peace flags. You see them in Nepal. Isn't it Nepal and India and stuff that has these peace flags? I have them right here. And look how it's the children, these little angel babies that are actually calling for peace here. And look here, we see that it's already up. So it's, you know, this is it. Collective, all you need to do to raise the vibration here is to just find peace within yourself. Take care and heal yourself. Connect with the divine, much like she is here. Look, I'm getting ascension with this card. She's ascending, right? She's sitting on the cosmic egg, which I'm assuming that's what this is. Interesting. There's a face there. I didn't see that, but look at that face. Just beautiful. Look how enlightened this person is. She's just risen above it all, right? Just raise the vibration. That's what we're trying to do here. But anger is part of it. You've got to release that anger. It's an emotion that you have to feel and release. And again, it's because of you finding out the truth about what's going on, the real truth. It's looking to me like a Bible or the Quran, or, you know, this is supposed to be like a sacred text here. So, like I said, we've been deceived about all this. Sadly, they've used religion as a way to deceive you. And this is what people are figuring out, right? It's the great lie. So, you know, it's asking you, like, for instance, so many Christians are against Muslims, but they forget that Muslims and Christians have always been close allies, actually. If you look deeper into it, for instance, if you're against, what Israel is doing, then you're an anti-Semite, which is not actually very incorrect. If you think about it, the actual Semites are the Palestinians and not the Israelis. I mean, the Israelis are like Europeans that have moved there and took over the land. So it's like it's the great deception that's going on, the great lie, okay? And you have to, when you wake up to it, it's very, very frustrating. And this has gone on for way too long, this deception in the collective. And, look at this. Look at these angel babies that have died and we've lost in this because of it. But it's because their death is not in vain. It is what is mending and healing the collective. It's causing the collective to wake up, and it's going to cause a huge healing, this massive healing. This is why they're putting up the little peace flags, right? Wow, this is like intense right now. So again, we saw it in reversed, but it was talking about honoring that emotion too. It's okay to be sad and anger and frustrated. Okay? It's honor those feelings. But then once you've expressed it, like, try to get back to a high vibration. There's a healthy way to express that anger, okay? It's not yelling at other people or like taking it out on other people or being violent or aggressive. Maybe it's going and doing some physical activity. Go for a hike in the middle of nowhere and just let out a huge scream. Great way to release anger too is through art. Okay? But again, be mindful of what you're doing. If you're just going to go online and bitch at other people or vent, is that productive? So just be careful how you're expressing that anger. But maybe you want to paint or music, perhaps, is a great way to express those feelings. All right, let's move along now with the Kipper deck. So let's go ahead and see what Kipper has to say here for the collective tonight. I want to see what the second half of 2024 has in store for us with this Kipper deck. So let's see what we're in for here, Spirit. Tell me, what are we in for the rest of 2024? All right. So we have distant horizons. Okay, some of you could be traveling coming up here. There's stuff going on at a distance. What else is going on? Tell me more. Give me a few more, please. Anything else? Okay, we have, all right, wealthy man. Okay, anything else? Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Oh, in reversal, eh? False person. Yeah, there you go, right? So this is it. We are seeing through the veil, we are seeing that a lot of these wealthy billionaires and you know, people, it's just they're false people. They're wearing masks. They've deceived us for way too long. High honor here. That's it, right? We've put them in high esteem. Looks like this does look like a war scene to me. Wow. Tell me more. Sudden wealth. Okay. Wow. All right. Huh. Interesting. So you could definitely come into some sudden wealth. You could have some unexpected money that could come into play for you, which is great. Some abundance here. But I think if we look at the collective here, we see some... I'm seeing some new technology, perhaps. I mean, this ship is in the air. It's flying in the clouds. So we could perhaps see some new technology come through in the terms of, like, you know, flying vehicles, or you know, them wanting to kind of experiment with that. I'm also seeing UFOs, obviously, with this distant horizons. It's not every day that you see a ship coming from the sky. So I'm seeing that. Could be this wealthy person here. Look at this. I'm getting, you know, who's interested in this type of stuff? I'm getting like Elon Musk type person here with this wealthy man. But look at false person that came out right after this. So this person is not who they seem. Okay, this is what I'm getting, is that this person is going to come off. People are seeing through this person, okay? They're not who they seem. Interesting. I'm getting time traveler here because we do see time. So this person could, you know, be a reincarnation of a certain figure from the past. Boy. But look at this, you know, they're held in very high honor and high esteem. But look at this war scene here. It's like this person, they could come and be someone that, you know, stops the war or perhaps starts it. Let's get a bit more. Tell me about this wealthy man. Who's this wealthy man, this false person? Tell me, who's this false person? There's unexpected income again, guys. Sudden wealth and unexpected income. Wow. So that definitely could apply to you personally. Come into some money here before the end of 2024. That's fantastic. I don't know if it's going to be maybe inheritance or, you know, maybe it's the lottery or something. Maybe you're finally going to get recognized. You're going to get that promotion. It's looking very good here. But I'm also, if I look collectively, I feel like this person could come in and distribute wealth, or we could get a lot of income because of like a basic income that's going to come in for people. Maybe that, I did predict that when I saw that at the beginning of the year. I saw like a universal income or a basic income that could come in for people. But I do see war here. Wow, I'm going to have to look further, I think, with the tarot. Anything else from this deck for the rest of 2024? Anything else for the rest of 2024? Coffin, see? Death. Death and war. I do see that, guys. But then look at this beautiful wealth and unexpected income here, too, though. Wow, I don't know. Interesting. We're going to have to look deeper into this. So I'm seeing stuff with space travel. I don't know if it's like time travel or I'm seeing pole shift with this card too, because the ship is in the sky. I'm getting that. We've got a wealthy man, but they're a fake person. They're a false person. And look at the red here. So again, I feel like this nefarious energy from this person. Okay? I feel like this is part of why we feel this anger and this unhappiness. We are frustrated with the unfair distribution of wealth. These wealthy people are kind of stealing everybody's money and leaving the collective, in poverty. So we are frustrated and angry about this. Now, I do see more war here and death. Wow, but then look at this sudden wealth and unexpected income after that, though. Wow. So perhaps this is what they're planning, is to kind of put out this universal income. But again, that's not necessarily good, guys, right? Because that's just like, again, asserting more control. It's like if they're going to give you money, but then they're going to want to control you more, is kind of what I'm getting out of that. We're going to have to look a little bit more with tarot here. So I'm going to pull out the Tarot of Dreams now. And let's see what we got. Tarot of Dreams. Wow. Distant horizons over this Y card. This is why I'm getting this ancient knowledge here. Ancient knowledge coming through. It's like what we've been told is not the truth. And it's far more kind of magical and mind-blowing than what we've been told, okay? It's going to require you to expand your thinking. Distance horizons. Yeah, where there's definitely this anger at this false person here, this wealth, these wealthy people that are kind of deceiving us all here. This is where it goes with this intention. It goes back to, be careful where you spend your money, okay, guys? That will have a huge impact. If we really want to hurt these people, it's where do you stop supporting their businesses and their companies. This is how we take the power back, okay? Be very intentional with everything you do. But look at this war and death. Wow. This is maybe why we see these little baby angels here. Look at this. Wow. But again, it's part of this cycle. So I feel like this cycle is ending, but not before we see war and death. Then we will see this wealth come in here. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the Tarot of Dreams have to say. Tell me about this distant horizon. Tell me about this distant horizon. Tell me more. The Two of Swords came flying out. And the World. Wow. So this is it, right? It's like something to do with something is coming to an, like I said, something's coming to an end, and it's our old way of thinking. It's this 3D kind of matrix. Look how she's blinded here. Look how she's blind to the truth. That's what's kind of coming to an end, and we're kind of being opened up to this whole new way of thinking here. We see the hands of time and cycles, something to do with time. Time is an illusion. Some universal truths here that we're going to kind of we're going to wake up to. Wow, interesting. Tell me about this wealthy man. Temperance in reversed. And yeah, look at this, the Eight of Wands. This Temperance in reverse, I mean, when it's upright, it's a good card, right? It's about good. It's an angel, right? But when it's in reverse, this is why this person is a nefarious, evil person here. I'm getting, the rise of the Antichrist, or this is what they're going to try to do, right? But this is about this Eight of Wands. It's like playing with your mind, right? This deception that they want to do. They want to entrap you. They want you to feel trapped here. This is what these people are doing. Oh, I don't like that Temperance in reverse with that false person. Exactly. Just trying to mess with your mind. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, tell me about this High Honor and Coffin. It's like a war scene to me. Tell me more about that. Can you tell me more about that? Oh, this reading. Tell me more about this High Honor. King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups and the Two of Coins in reverse. Yeah. Huh. Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins in reverse. Yeah, like this is going to take away our independence here. It's like this is going to cause us to have like not much choice in the matter. What's coming up here with this King of Cups in reverse. It's going to be very upsetting. It's going to put us in our feels. It's going to cause like a man, it's not looking good. I don't know if it's like because of something going on with this war. It's like we're going to be like locked in our homes again. We're going to be like I'm getting like martial law with this. It's like our freedoms are going to be taken away. Our independence is going to be taken away. But then they're going to come in and like offer us some sort of money here. Gosh, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here. Tell me about the sudden wealth and unexpected income. Seven of Cups. That's good. We've got choices. Give us options here. But see, Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins in reversed. That's what I mean. It's almost like we're not going to be able to work. It's like I can see us like not being able to work, so they're going to like offer us money. Is that maybe what's going to happen here? Like they're going to give us money because we'll be at a standstill because of this war that's happening? Oh man, tell me about this Seven of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reversed. So we'll be exactly like no action. We'll be at a standstill. And the Moon, look at this deception here. Because it's like a deception. It's like it's man, oh man. And with this Knight of Swords. It's and the Moon. It's like it's deception. Right? It's like they're trying to trick you into thinking you have options here, but you really don't. This is kind of what I'm getting. And again, it's like luring you with money. Like maybe if you accept the money they give you, then it's like you're not going to have choices anymore, but they're going to like they're going to deceive you into thinking you do have choices. Oh my God, what is this? Tell me more about this. Seven of Cups. What is this? What is this unexpected income? Tell me more. What is this unexpected income? I might have to pull out my other deck. Okay. Oh my God, Death. Look at that. Death and Palace of Coins in reversed. Wow. Look at this. Five of Wands in reverse, bottom of the deck. This is it, guys. It's like, doesn't it look like look at that they're fighting? It's like it's war. We saw that. We saw death now. So it's like to put an end to this war. This is what I'm getting. To put an end to this quarreling and the death that's happening. It's like oh God, you know what I'm seeing? It's like I'm seeing this universal income, this kind of martial law. They're going to come in. They're going to give you some money. But it's like they're going to control everything. And look at this Palace and Coins in reversed. It's like to take away your abundance. This, if it was upright, I'd be like, wow, that's beautiful, right? It's like, look at that. But it's in reversed. So it's like taking away your abundance. You know, taking away your freedoms. Your ability to provide for your family. Your ability to create the life, you know, that you want. Wow, guys, this is crazy right now. This is so nuts. That's why it's like it's gonna be like unexpected. Like I don't know, like we'll all, you know, something will happen maybe with this war, and then it's like we're not able to work, but then we'll like all wake up to like a certain amount of money in our bank accounts. But you know, it's like you can only live very minimally with that money. So this is kind of what I'm getting. But here it says sudden wealth. So it's like an unexpected. You know, both these words, sudden and unexpected. That's why I feel like we're all just going to like wake up one day and have this money in our account. But, you know, with the Palace of Coins in reverse, like that's the lack of abundance, right? So I don't feel like it's a good thing. And with this, like these two cards are about deception here. You know, the Moon and the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like, I feel like it's sneaky. It's to deceive you. You know, and again, if you're totally used to living in poverty, you know, you could be happy. You know, like if you're used to like not working and living in poverty, then you could be happy because maybe it might be more money than you're used to. But if you're used to working hard and making a lot of money, it's like all of a sudden this is not a lot of money compared to what you were making before. So this is kind of what I'm getting, right? But they're kind of deceive you. Like, you know, I asked about the Seven of Cups, which is usually about having a lot of options in your life. And these cards of deception came through. So I feel like it's trying to make you think you have options, but you really don't. Oh, man. With this death card here, like, ugh. Coffin and death came out. Like, I do see a lot of death, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this war is going to take away a lot of our wealth, our ability to have wealth for ourselves, you know, and create wealth. You know, this Nine of Coins is about independence when it's upright, and here it's in reversed. Same with the Two of Coins in reversed. Same with the, and then the King of Cups in reverse. I mean, that's about like an emotional meltdown. This is like, being so upset that you're having like a mental breakdown, and that was to clarify the war and the coffin, right? So I just feel like what's going to happen is going to be very upsetting. It's going to cause like this mass hysteria. I feel like, they're going to take away our independence because of it, and our ability to choose for ourselves with this two of coins in reversed. I feel like these wealthy people on top here are obviously false people. Temperance in reverse, like that's I mean, I'm getting evil with that. And with this Eight of Wands, it's like they want to mess with your mind, right? And we see the moon here, like a lot of deception, a lot of, this is why it's so important that you stay awake and aware. And this is another reason why it's important to kind of get away from, addictions and things that are keeping you kind of like numbed out. It's important to be alert, because the deception is like at an all-time high here. The deception is like what they want to, it's like they want to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, like we saw here. And they want to take away our ability to choose for ourselves. They want to control us. They want to take away our ability to create wealth. And with the world here, it's like they want to have control over the world. And I'm almost getting, this new world order. They want to put through this new world order here. Okay? This is what I am seeing, guys. But look what's going to kind of set us free from this is knowledge. Is doing the research ourselves, having this critical thinking, opening our minds to other ways of thinking, opening our minds to the fact that, things are not what they seem. And we're energetic beings, and we're multidimensional beings, and we have these we have the ability to have gifts and kind of superpowers and things, if we're able to kind of come into our gifts and really go through this ascension right now, like we're being called to do, then we can become very powerful to fight against these forces. Some of you could be finding that you're coming into some new abilities and gifts right now too. So I'm definitely seeing that, okay? So you don't have to look outside of yourself to be on track with what you need to do to help with the raising of consciousness that's going on. You just have to find stillness and connect with the divine here, okay? But it's normal that you feel the anger and frustration and sadness from seeing what's going on here and this whole plan of what they're trying to do here. So we're going to go in with Muse Tarot now and get some clarifiers, because I don't want to keep it at this. I'm really not liking what I'm seeing here. Like I said, I'm seeing like a universal income. Now, they're going to pass it off as a good thing. They're going to try to pass it off as a good thing, but I don't see it being a good thing with this Palace of Coins in reverse. I see it as taking away our wealth, okay? Let's see. Let's see what Muse Tarot has to say. Man, this reading already, eh? Tell me more about what is going on and with this reading. What is going on here? Tell me more. And you know what? I'm going to burn some Palo Santo, some more Palo Santo, because I'm going to uplift this energy. And again, guys, I don't want to be the type of reader that's just going to be like, everything's great and la 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 la, and you can manifest anything, and yeah, I believe in those things too. But I'm here to just, I'm here to bring the messages through, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I mean, this is what I see. Before we get to this rebirth, this collective rebirth, we kind of got to go through this death and this ending of this cycle. And it's looking like it's going to be pretty dark and it's going to be pretty shit, you know, and I'm not going to lie about it and say everything's going to be great. You know, that's kind of not what I'm seeing for the rest of 2024. I'm seeing war, death. I'm seeing people trying to deceive us. I'm seeing them wanting to take control of the collective. Wish I saw different, but that's not what I'm seeing. But that doesn't mean that, you know, I still believe that it's all meant to happen this way, and it's all just part of this cycle that's ending here. And yeah, sure, you know, maybe a lot of people are going to die, but we will eventually, you know, be reborn into something better. We will learn from this dark time. There will be evolution here with this distant horizon. And with this Y here, I feel like there will be some evolution that will come out of this. Okay? But for this immediate future right now, it's looking a little bit dark. Okay? A lot. It's looking a lot dark. But let's see if we can, you know, raise the vibe here. Tell me what's going to happen after this stuff happens here. I mean, what's coming in for the collective? The Muse of Materials, lot of coins here. So a lot of earth energy. Queen of Emotions, okay. Three of Materials. The High Priestess, the Page of Inspiration, the Five of Inspirations, the Chariot, and the World. There's the World again, right? And Ace of Emotions, bottom of the deck, a new beginning. So kind of confirming what I was saying, that this is, you know, going to lead to a new beginning. It's just we're kind of having to go through the death of this old cycle. And, you know, sadly, these people on top that have been allowed to, you know, be in power for so long, they are going to kind of give us their ugliest stuff coming up here. They're going to try their darndest to control the collective. But you know, I don't see that it's going to succeed here. I see, look at the feminine energy in these Muse cards. I mean, I feel like the feminine, the divine feminine is going to come through here and kind of take over. I don't feel that these forces will be successful long term with this plan. I feel like the divine it's the rise of the divine feminine. You know, we're going into, I see us eventually getting out of this patriarchal society that we're living into and heading more into this matriarchal society, which is really beautiful, right? A lot of enlightenment, wisdom is going to come through this, is going to come from this darkness. It's like we're going to really learn a lot about our soul. We're going to learn about so much of our ancient history that we have lost and forgotten. We're going to be very enlightened people. Like, we are going to evolve from this. Notice how all these cards kind of came up upright, which is really positive. This is the positive I was looking for. But look at the feminine energy kind of working together here to fight these forces. The High Priestesses, right? The divine feminines. Look at the sacred knowledge that will come through in terms of your third eye and how you kind of know all the secrets of the universe within you, right? It's all within you. All of this knowledge that's kind of been kept from us for so long. I'm seeing a very artistic time, like after this darkness. And again, this is why I'll have to reread in a few months again. 2025 could look very different. Or maybe 25 is going to be very dark as well. So will the next few years. But then after that, we're going to have this kind of mass awakening that's going to happen, where people are really going to reject this. And I see this beautiful new way of being that, is people are enlightened. They're relying much more on their intuition, on their higher selves. They're connecting with their higher selves. I see a very creative time. And again, look at this, how you're kind of, we're going to start to, this reminds me of like the Truman Show, right? When you like peel away the matrix, it's like you see the infinite universe beyond like the box that we were living in. So this is it. I feel like we're just going to really like tear down this matrix that we've been living in here and get this whole wealth of knowledge that is going to come through with this new beginning. Look at all this inspiration. This is it. It's going to become a very, very creative time. Where we're going to start to really understand ourselves much better. It's like all this repressed information. And look at this chariot, that we're going to move substantially forward after this dark time. Look at this. Again, it's like she's radiating love from her chest. Look at her third eye. Like this just mass awakening that is going to happen here. And it's going to be led by the divine feminine. And then we see the world. There's the world again. Beautiful. Look at the angel, right? We're seeing a lot of angel wings show up here. So, yes, there's death. There's lots of death that I see. But I'm also seeing this beautiful enlightenment coming from all of this death and destruction. It's like this is, I'm getting ascension. I'm getting new earth here with this. I'm getting new earth with this card. Look, the future is feminine. That's it, right? I'm seeing the divine feminine is going to take charge again after this. This is crazy. Going to take charge. Look at this, man. The chariot, we're going to see a lot of movement here coming up after this dark time, after they try to pull this this rue here. And again, remember all the deception that we saw here. So whatever they say, it's going to come off, like they're going to make it seem like it's a blessing, like it's a good thing, but it's not. It's not a good thing. It's actually to take away your freedoms. But look at the positive cards that come out afterwards with the Muse deck. So it's almost like it's going to cause a mass awakening. It's going to cause us to connect with the divine feminine again within ourselves. I'm seeing a very artistic, inspired, creative time. I'm seeing people understanding the power that they hold within themselves and kind of projecting that out into the world. I'm seeing a very more loving and compassionate time going into this new beginning. Wow. This is what a crazy reading. Horses again. I'm getting ancient Atlantis, like this knowledge that's going to come through about the Atlanteans. I'm seeing that. Anything else from Muse Tarot? Tell me what the outcome will be for 2024. Can I have from the Muse deck? What are we looking at for 2024. This is like long term, it is looking beautiful. I do see a new beginning here that's looking beautiful, that's looking feminine, okay? It's like creative and colorful again. Look how dark the cards were before, and now we're seeing all this color. Wow, Path of Ascension. Tell me anything else for this 2024 to end with the Muse Tarot. The Knight of Emotions. Yeah, Five of Emotions. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be in our feelings here the rest of 2024. The Five of Voices in reversed. So there's that Five of Swords again. Just this kind of combative deception energy, right? The wheel. But look, the wheel upright is karma, the wheel of karma, the wheel of fortune. Coming in and changing things here. Four of materials. So again, about holding on to your wealth, holding on to, Spirit is saying, you know, be very careful with your money. Be mindful of where you put your money here. There's the Seven of Voices, Seven of Swords. There's that deception again. You know, that's why we see the fox. So they're going to try to, oh, this card was already here, the Chariot. Yeah, they're going to try to do something with our money. They're going to try to pull a fast one on us with this Seven of Swords. Okay, this is about, this is a card about, you know, shady business. Shady business. Sly fox. Look at the sly fox there. And it's something to do with money. And then we see that, you know, the Five of Voices again in reverse. So, like I said, it's kind of going into saying what I saw here for the rest of 2024. Be very careful what you do with your money, where you put your money, what you support. Don't spend your money frivolously here. And they're going to try to do something sneaky. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. But look, with this Wheel of Fortune in upright, I do feel like it's all faded, okay? Everything that's happening, even as dark as it is, it's meant to happen this way. It's like we have to go through this darkness before we can get to the other side, okay? It's like, you know, the wheel is turning with this Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning, and, you know, up here, say it's all happy and positive and great, and down here, it's like negative and sad and destruction and death. And it's like, this is where we are. Like, we're right here. We're right, and this is why we saw happy in reverse, anger. You know, like, we're right at the end. We saw cycles here. We're right at the end of this cycle. So it's about to get very ugly here. As we and there will be a lot of death here. But the other side, the flip side, as we keep going and we start to kind of go to the other side and we end up on top again, what I see there is going to look very beautiful, okay? We're collaborating, we're creating, we're getting back to, you know, to connecting with people again. You know, I feel like the feminine will be more in charge. The feminine will be taking over the reins here. I'm seeing us discover a lot of ancient knowledge that's been repressed to us for so long. I see people, I see a great healing that's going to happen here. People connecting to other dimensions. You know, people being able to tap into their kind of superpowers here that they weren't able to do before. And with the roses here and a lot, I'm seeing that the abundance will return. It will eventually return, guys, okay? It's just in the immediate future, these evil forces at play here are going to try to pull something sneaky. This is what I see for 2024. For the rest of 2024. All right, let's see if we can get some archetypes. This reading is going to be a longer one here. But let's see if we can get some archetypes, okay, for Man, this is wild, this reading. Wild, okay? Sorry that I'm kind of the bearer of bad news for what's coming up here. I don't think any of us are surprised by this, though. Like I said, if you're awake, you know exactly that this is what's coming next. And it could look like money in our bank accounts that we didn't expect, okay? But I don't see it as a good thing. I see the exchange that they're going to want from that is control over what you do, okay? Control of you. And if you act out of line, they can take away that money and leave you in poverty. But again, what goes up must come down. What, just like an empire will rise, it will fall. It goes back to that duality that was telling you about the cycles of life, birth and death, happiness and sadness, light and darkness. I mean, this is just the name of the game and the world we live in. And right now we're in the darkness. But when that wheel turns again and it goes back around, I'm seeing us a beautiful, beautiful world, a new world coming into play here where, we're just going to be so much more in tune with our emotions, with our higher selves. I'm seeing some amazing new technologies coming in here with maybe air travel or time travel or, interdimensional travel. I'm seeing the feminine taking over more control. I'm seeing a very creative time, this burst of creativity. So that's good, okay? Now, will that be in my lifetime? I don't know. It might not be for another 100 years, or, who knows? That time is fluid. I mean, I'll have to do another reading to look into that, but eventually we will get to this more enlightened place as a society, as a culture. It's just sad that we have to go through all of this darkness right now, Let's get some archetypes on this wealthy man, this false person. Give me some archetypes on this wealthy man here showing up. Anything? Okay. Look at that, the fool. Look, he's wearing a mask. Exactly. Oh my God, Spirit is just so on point. Look at this. Mask. 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 Look at this joker. This person is not who they say they are. Okay? Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So this person could come off as a very funny person, but look, the point is that they're not with who they seem, okay? Like, that's why we see false person. Don Juan showed up here in reverse. Very charming. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. This person is very charismatic, okay? Very charming. This is why I'm getting, like, this is part of the prophecy saying that, the rise of the Antichrist, and this person will come in and seemingly kind of save the world, but really they're going to seem good at first, but they're not good, okay? It's false. So this is it. They could be very charming, this person, but this person is a joker. Tell me more about this false person, this wealthy person. Tell me more to help us get some insight on who this is. An avenger, but look at the mask again, guys. Look at that, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Because I saw it in reverse, shadow aspect. Look at that. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Wow, guys, this is it. So this person is going to, like, it's like I'm getting, another person with a mustache. I don't want to say his name because I can't even say his name because it completely gives me the ick. But who is this person? Last name starts with an H. Back in Germany. You know, that person at first, you know, he was on Time magazine a year before they took him down. I mean, he was on like Man of the Year. So everybody loved him at first. Thought he was this huge, innovative, new mind, you know, because he brought the Volkswagen Beetle or the Volkswagen to the Germans. You know, he was coming out with all this new technology. Everybody just thought he was a savior, this great new person on the scene, like just getting all this praise. And then look at who he turned out to be and what he turned out to do. And I'm getting the same vibes here from this person. Like they're gonna come through, and I don't know. That's why I got Elon Musk earlier. Like somebody just that everybody's gonna love at first, and he's gonna come off like he's just saving the world. But then after that, it's like going to be this very nefarious thing here. Like for instance, like, oh, you know, everybody just go get this Neuralink chip implanted, and then, you know, it's gonna cure all your ailments. You're going to be forever entertained, you know, and in exchange, we'll give you like, you know, we'll give you a set income every month. But then it turns out that like you have no freedoms anymore. It turns out to be like terrible. Like it's going to come off a certain way, but then it's going to be something else. And if you fall for it, it's like you're going to be screwed. Like that's what I'm getting. Like this way you got to use extreme discernment. So let's wow, I just asked about like I was going to ask about the divine feminine, and I asked about it in my head because I was seeing this this high priestess here. So the next ones I wanted to ask for, and these two came flying out at me. Yes, lover and alchemist. Isn't that exactly who the divine feminine is, right? Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. The divine feminine is going to alchemize all of this stuff with this vibration of love. Eventually, the divine feminine is going to fight this, okay? Tell me more about the divine feminine here. Tell me more about, look at this guy with this false person. It could be very funny, like they come off as very funny at first, very charming. I'm not saying it's Elon Musk, it could be someone else, but look at this. Look at what flew out. So the spirit is trying to show me this for this person, and look, it's priest, but in reversed, okay? Violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. This is it. This person is, oh my goodness. This, look, God, bottom of the deck. It's like this person is going to, this is why I'm getting Antichrist vibes. This person is going to kind of come off as a savior. This is what they're going to do. They're going to play this person off as a savior. Right? So they're going to stage all these wars are going to happen, and this person's going to come in and say, oh, I'm going to save the day. All the wars are going to end. I don't know. There's like quite a few people that this could be. Okay? That, you know, I'm sure you can think of a few already. You know, there's like, you know, is it the Pope? Is it Trump? Is it Elon Musk? Is it some unknown person we don't know yet? Could be a lot of people, but this person is going to come off as a savior. This is what I'm getting here. And they're going to try to say that they're sent by God, okay? This is what I'm getting. Oh, be careful, guys. Extreme deception going on right now. Extreme deception. It's just insane, guys. You got to be so careful. Look, martyr. Martyr. This is it. Learning to transcend nature. Learning the transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this is what the divine feminine needs to focus on. This is what we need to focus on, is what can we do? You know, where can we put our time and energy? We have to actually commit to a cause. You know, so you're going out there and you're actually doing something physical. You're talking to your neighbors. You're dedicating actual time to a cause. You know, this is what we need to do, okay? Tell me more about what the collective needs to do here. Shapeshift. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. This is it. Like, it's going to get so dark, guys, that you have to find a way, just like we saw with the happy card, you have to find a way to still find some joy in every moment, okay? Even as dark as everything's going to be. You could, like, if you make someone smile that day, or if you happen to get a good meal that day, or just appreciate and be grateful for any good thing that you're experiencing, because that is what is going to get you through here. There's also going to be this ability to shapeshift. This could be a new ability that you can come into, but I was seeing astral projecting here. So we saw the meditation card, that she was meditating. So this is how you're going to get through a lot of this dark stuff too, is by kind of going within, perhaps doing some deep meditations to kind of try to help you see above everything, okay? See the potential in everything. So despite the darkness, it's like you're able to alchemize the energy and stay in that vibration of love here with this lover. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for this collective? Wow, guys, look at the difference though, eh? The collective trying to fight these forces at work. Student, yeah, exactly. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. This is it. I love that. It's like the tree of life. But this is it, guys. It's about making sure also you are getting the right information. You are doing your research. We are a student here on Earth. That's what this is. This is Earth school, right? We are here. Our souls are here to learn. And as dark as the physical world is going to become here, it's about transcending that. Your soul needs to kind of see the lessons in it and needs to understand. Look at beautiful God at the bottom of the deck again. Understand that that you can transcend this darkness, okay? Just like, if you are an enlightened soul, you're not afraid of death. You understand that death is just it's just a transition to another. It's like you die in this world and you're reborn in another. Your soul just transcends. And this is why, if you're at peace with that knowledge, you don't fear death anymore. You don't fear. So we're going to be able to navigate this darkness, okay? Knowing that, it isn't the end. There is going to be one day a brighter future. All of our efforts are not in vain, okay? There is more than what we see here on Earth. It's like it is all for a greater purpose. And it's for us to evolve as souls. That's why we see student and God here. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and other, exactly. Eternal. It's an eternal force. It doesn't actually die. Your body will die. Things in the 3D will die, but your soul will go on. And that is what this is all about. So these forces can never conquer the world. They can never conquer. I mean, this is why this was all meant. That's why we saw the Wheel of Fortune upright. It was all meant to happen this way. It's like it's a test to your soul, okay? We see scribe here too. Upright, perceiving knowledge and information. So this is what, look at beautiful angel behind that too. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. So this is what Spirit is calling you to do right now, is to kind of be this martyr, this angel to others, is to just understand that maybe perhaps you're a writer. So, we saw a lot of books. We saw a scribe here. Perhaps you're being compelled to write a book or writes about what you're experiencing. Maybe that will actually go on, right? This to become, we never know. Like, did the the people that wrote the disciples that wrote the Bible and the Quran, did they ever think that it would go on thousands of years later and you know, still be a guide today? I mean, no. So I think this is kind of Spirit saying, hey, you know, write that book, write your thoughts down, because who knows? You don't know who it's going to inspire. You don't know where it's going to end up. You know, so this is beautiful, but I love how I asked about the divine feminine, about the collective here. And look at the beautiful energy that Spirit wants you to be in. You know, it wants you to transcend this darkness, okay? And see the greater picture here. You are here to transmute this darkness. We saw with the Muse Tarot how beautiful the future will eventually look, okay? But yes, there is this trickster fool here, this false prophet, you know, very charismatic, charming person that's going to come into play here, that's going to try to charm the collective into this kind of, we do see that coming up. That is what I see. And this is why you're ultimately going to have to use extreme discernment here. Do your research. I'm seeing a lot of like, read books, okay, guys? Like, just do a lot of reading coming up. But look, we saw a lot of angel wings, and God is on your side here. I love that. So let's get a bit more before I close out. I know it's a very long reading today. It's my mid-year reading, so we're going a little bit more in depth. Usually I'll do, you know, like what's going on with this, your love kind of thing. But today we're doing more of a collective reading. So let's see what we get. You're an angel, though, collective. You are an earth angel here. My high priestess says. So let's see what we get from the what's the tea. Tell me, what is the tea here with this? Look, dirt digging. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. Okay, so somebody could be trying to get some dirt on this collective, but I mean, good luck with this collective. You're an earth angel, you know, your heart, you are full of love here. But yeah, be careful. I mean, I do feel like these forces at work here are trying to dig up some dirt on you. They could be trying to take you down somehow. You could be getting investigated. This is it, right? This is how they're going to try to fight this resistance that we are putting through here. Crying over you. Okay, someone could definitely be crying over you here. Bad karma. Yeah, right? Bad karma. This person is going through bad karma, and we see threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. This is it, right? Look at this bad energy here. Look at this. They're not going to get too far with this energy. Look at the power of love versus this stuff, right? It's like this could be someone, though, personal to you that is trying, but look how threatened they are by you. That's what they're going to try to threaten you, maybe with some information. Look at the bad karma. Ugh. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't know. They could be trying to threaten you with something. Like if you've done something bad in your past, like these forces that would see, this is it. Like this karmic energy, karmic with this bad karma here. This karmic energy is really trying, like these devils, they're really trying everything now to get to the collective. Because like I said, it's like they're on their last leg. So they're going to do all their dirty stuff now. But it looks like they're, you know, with this crying over you, it's not going to get them very far. They're not going to win here. Look at this. Happiness hater. Exactly. This is it. And look, creeping. Look at this karmic energy. Just not happy for you. You could have a lot of haters, collective, people that secretly, secretly hate you here because of how high you're rating. But look what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, dust it off, okay? This is it. Because, look, they're idolized, loved, respected, admired, idolized. This is it. Like, locked up, about to be, always in and out. So, yeah, there's someone here that's very jealous of you. they idolize you, but they also kind of hate you. It's like they love you, but they hate you. This is what I'm getting. They're a secret hater, but Spirit is saying just dust it off, okay? Dust off this energy that's trying to get to you right here. Somebody you know could be incarcerated. This could be your past person or something. They're going through a lot of bad karma here. But they're a secret hater. Oh, okay. But it's like they are obsessed with you with this idol card. But just dust it off, okay? You've got God on your side. You're protected. What is the real tea here for my collective? Anything else for my collective? Anything else? They're creeping, though. They're trying to dig and get some information. It's like they can't do anything to affect you, so they're going to try to, like, hurt you with something, with information. It's like they don't want to see you happy. That's what I don't like about this. They don't want to see you happy, this person, because they're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy, okay? This is what I'm getting. Could be somebody you've dealt with in the past. Anything else for my collective from What's the Tea? Anything else, please? From What's the Tea? That's too many. Anything? Definitely could you see you coming into some success. Now, this, you know, on a personal level, this unexpected income here, this wealth, definitely could be you on a personal level. You could definitely reach stardom here. Something could happen that you could reach come into some fame, which could bring you some money. Okay, so it's like you are leveling up here. I do see that. Anything else from my collective? In their head. See, look at this person in your energy, though. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Look at this thief at the bottom of the deck. This person robbed, lost, theft. This person could be in jail because they're a thief. They stole something, perhaps. They could have a criminal past, and they're just kind of brewing because they're seeing you happy. You could maybe get married. I mean, we do see a bride and groom here, so you could maybe get married in the future, and this person's going to be really, really jealous about it, really in their head about this, because all they can do is creep at this point and, like, look at you from a distance. Man, they could try to threaten you. Yeah, I don't like this energy at all. Definitely bad. They're receiving bad karma, though. But look at you. You're unfazed by this. You're unfazed. Look at this boss, bitch. I mean, this is it. My collective's like, man, I don't care. Like, you could own your own business. This is it. Spirit is saying, don't even worry about this energy, okay? It's just not going to phase you. It's not going to affect you. You're divinely protected, and you're going to be very, very successful, okay? Despite what's going on here, this other energy that's trying to affect you, this secret hater, okay? So that was a side note. If we get back to the collective reading, like I said, this bad energy here, this dark energy, they're going to try everything to kind of bring you down, collective. But look, I don't see it working. I see you ending up on top at the end, okay? I see us being ultimately successful, collective, in transmuting this darkness, okay? All right, let's now get a Crystal Oversoul Attunement. Let's see what we get from the Crystal Oversoul Attunement. What do we have here from the Crystal Oversoul? Man, what a reading tonight. Holy moly. Jeez. Anything from the Crystal Attunement? Yeah, number 27, Celestite. What a beautiful card. Celestite. So, Celestite. Wow. What does it say? Chakra, throat, element, ether. Okay. As we enter a new stage of celestial and interdimensional contact, exactly. Look at this. I was saying that. Interdimensional contact. It showed up a few times. Where else did I see that? Shapeshifter card. This is it. We're going to start to... This is going to be new common knowledge now. In this new era. We will be challenged to maintain our own spiritual integrity within the cosmos. This crystal encourages us to stand in the light of our knowing and to be able to discern what is right for us and what is not. Oh my God, guys. Isn't that exactly what I said about that extreme discernment, okay? You're going to intuitively know what is right for you and what isn't. And it's very important that you follow your intuition, because what they're going to try to tell you is right is not. And if you don't have discernment, you're going to get fooled, okay? This crystal has special connection to angelic forces. A subtle song inherent to its vibration can be heard when in its presence. This calls the angels and higher frequency beings to its side, who offer complete protection and balance. Celestite has a particular quality and resonance that can balance the throat chakra. It is this chakra which can need most healing if there has been a loss of faith or trust. Isn't that the case, right? The celestite oversoul serves as the initiation portal between our universe and other dimensions. The mandala is a vast series of interlocking layers of interlocking layers of celestite blue that radiates its light in all directions. These layers build up a picture of exquisite intelligence. There are 8 beings, the oversoul consciousness, crystalline in form with a soft dove blue coloring. Isn't that a beautiful mandala? They greet us telepathically and inform us that the celestite mandala itself is the temple. We feel drawn and pulled into the mandala, where we see at its center a spinning vortex. We also feel the beings watching over us as they inform us to observe the center of the vortex. As we do so, we become aware of many other worlds and universes beyond. We witness intelligence from other worlds moving through space, as well as angelic forces. We realize that this portal is a merging point between universes, and that beings of all types must pass through here to enter our universe. The scale of the guiding intelligence that oversees our universe awes us. The vision and experience of being imbued in the celestite light, of seeing it at work, has a deep effort on our sense of place and trust in the universal order. Wow. Guys, that's crazy. Oh, whoops. Hello. That's crazy though, right? Like, this is it. I was getting that. Like, just telepathic communication is going to become more common here, common knowledge, the ability to astral project. We're just going to come into this place where, this is why we saw distance horizons here. We're perhaps even going to come into contact with some of these other beings from other dimensions. It's just going to be more accepted as knowledge in the future. We're going to understand that we're part of this greater, interdimensional, interplanetary system, with other beings that there's other beings in other realms. And this is it, right? This is the kind of knowledge that we're going to be coming into here. Perhaps we could be assisted too by other beings when we see what's going to go down here in the next few months. So that's possible as well. Get yourself some celestite. What a beautiful crystal. Could help you too with your throat chakra. Very angelic, connects you to the angelic realms. And angels were all over this reading. So as dark as it is going to get, remember that you can transmute this energy. Remember that this is not the end, and that, like it says, we're just a grain of sand, okay? There's so much more that awaits us. We're just a soul here in Earth School. We're on Earth School having a soul experience, but that's not the end when we die, okay? Our soul continues on. So this is why don't get too caught up with these low three-dimensional energies. We're going to finish up with a couple cards. We're going to get a message from Archangel Michael and see what Archangel Michael has to say about all this. He is the archangel that is there for the chosen ones. He's here to help us fight this battle because this is a spiritual war here, okay, that's going on. This is why we don't fight hate with hate, guys. We fight hate, we fight it with love, okay? We transmute the hate and we will fight this battle with love, okay? So let's see what Archangel Michael has to say about all this. Wow, guys, this is crazy. All right, Archangel Michael, please come through with a message for the collective. And there it is. Okay, trust the guidance you're receiving. Thank you. Trust what I am saying. Okay, I like that. I'm going to take that as a bit of a compliment. Thank you, Archangel Michael. That's, you know, kind of validating everything that I'm saying, so I appreciate that. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. This is it, okay? It's very scary what's happening, but you're being asked not to worry, okay? Why do I keep getting the James Bond song in my head right now? This is the end. Something count to 10. Isn't it Adele that sings that? Na, 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 na. Oh man, I gotta go up and see what I don't know what those lyrics are. I'm just getting that song right now. 'Cause this is the end. Count your breath and count, hold your breath and count to 10. Na, 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 na. Oh, it's a Skyfall song. In the skyfall, and it crumbles, and it's all together at the skyfall, and it crumbles. Now I'm gonna have to go look at that song. Wow, okay, maybe look up that song. There's some lyrics there, but yeah, I mean, the skyfall. Wow. Shit's gonna go down, okay? Okay? Shit's gonna go down. Michael says here, I can be of service in this situation, but the help of my brother Archangel Uriel can really take things to the next level. I will use my sword of light to serve your energetic connections, to worry, fear, and insecurity, so that you can be free to seize every opportunity afforded you by the brilliant ideas that Uriel is blessing you with. Uriel says here, I have placed in your beautiful mind the spark of new epiphany. You may already be aware of it, or it may still be working its way through your subconscious. Either way, this is guidance you can absolutely trust. It is meant to bring you joy and healing and lead to the transformation of your life. When this idea reaches you, ask for confirmation from me, and I will bring golden light into your awareness, either through your divine intuitive gifts or literally in your physical world. You might come across actual glitter, something painted or made or gold, or anything that brings the sparkly kind of energy into your space. By combining my energy and gifts with those of my brother Michael, we are amplifying our message to you, delivering your insights to dramatically increase your level of success. This guidance is of the divine and meant just for you. Call upon me anytime you need assistance with inspired ideas, emotional healing, or life transformation. Guys, wow. So look for something glittery or gold that could appear in the next little while to you. That is a confirmation that, you know, you are on the right track here. Remember, guys, abundance is not just money, okay? Abundance is if you're healthy, if you've got good people in your life, you know, abundance is all over the place. It goes back to what I was saying about finding the joy in every moment. That is, you know, being truly present and in tune with the divine. That is, you know, that is abundance, okay? When you're loved and, you know, when you're able to express yourself in your most beautiful, highest vibration, that is abundance. I do see great success, though, confirmation success coming in for you. You could have unexpected money here and wealth. You know, you could win the jackpot. You can come into some money. Maybe we saw boss here. You could start a business that could end up being very, very successful. This is confirmation that you definitely should pursue that idea if you haven't already. But, you know, Archangel Michael and Uriel are here for you. Also, expect to see miracles coming up and epiphanies, great epiphanies, okay? It's like you're going to get some real divine knowledge coming through for you, okay? And if you're tapped in, you know, you're going to receive this knowledge. Could be also some new intuitive gifts. I was talking about that. It's like you're going to get some new kind of powers, superpowers or gifts coming through here in the next little bit. So that's awesome. All right, we're going to close up here too with, wow, I love that glitter, right? That glitter and gold. We saw lots of that coming through here tonight. I also want to say that, you know, there's a lot of information in crystals, guys, and mandalas. Just like we have DNA, we have information in our DNA strands. There's information in crystals and mandalas. And this is it. We're coming into a time here where we're going to new ways of transmitting information. Okay, we're going to kind of wake up to all of this hidden knowledge that we didn't realize that was there. It's like it was right in front of us the whole time, but we were just blinded and we didn't clue in that it was there. So we're waking up to that, okay? All right, let's close with the moon deck on this full moon in Capricorn. And what is your message to close this out? What a reading, guys. Do not fear. Do not be afraid of what is going to come through and coming through in the next few months. It is meant to scare you. It is meant to scare you into submission, okay? And just be careful of the extreme deception, the funny business that they are going to try to pull with the collective, okay? Just be very aware. Again, you have all of the answers within you, collective. So all you really need to do is go within yourself, and all of these downloads and epiphanies and everything you need to know will come through. Your intuition is going to guide you through this hard time, okay? There was a strong message about meditation, but also about devoting to a cause. Get out there and actually put your time and energy towards something that's going to help the collective, okay? This is it. Maybe you've got a lot about reading and writing as well came through. So tell me more. What do I need to know to close this reading for the collective? Give me a message to close the reading tonight. What is the closing message? Spirit, what is the closing message for my beautiful collective from the moon deck? What is the closing message? You are an alchemist, collective. Beautiful. This divine feminine. Okay, here it is. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. And I'm going to take this one too. I focus on what is working. Okay? Focus on what's working for you. This goes back to my original message. Let go of what doesn't resonate for you right now in this full moon in Capricorn. It's time to let go of the fight, close those karmic cycles, let go of the last things that just don't serve your greater good. It's time to let them go, whether that's people, places, things. It's time to move on. But look at what a fighter you are here with this bow and arrow. I'm getting Katniss vibes in the Hunger Games. You're going to fight through this darkness here, through this tyranny that we're about to enter, you know, these dark times we're about to enter. Spirit is asking you to get your bow and arrow and here and be prepared to fight. But focus on what is working for you here. And I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. This is all part of our transformation as a collective. We are going, like it goes back to the original card, we are going through a dark night of the soul collectively. We are shedding all of this. We are healing this stuff. You know, just like we're all going through our personal karma, the world is going through karma and shedding this layer of darkness here. But honor the feelings, every emotion that you feel through this process, and anger is one of them, okay, that you definitely could be feeling right now. So just be gentle with yourself as you experience those feelings, okay? That's normal. But look at this beautiful transformation that we are going through here. It's like we were the caterpillar and with this 3D matrix, and we are now being reborn into this beautiful butterfly that's going to be able to fly and, you know, be interdimensional and have all these new powers that are going to come into play here. So it's all part of the transformation. One last thing I'm going to do, which I've been doing, is pick a random page from a book that I'm featuring. And this week I am featuring The Wizard of Oz, one of my favorite books. Let's see what we get here for a random page. All right, random page here. All right, I'm just going to read a random paragraph. But we must have a basket to ride in, he said. So he sent the soldier with the green whiskers for a big clothes basket, which he fastened with many ropes to the bottom of the balloon. When it was all ready, Oz sent word to his people that he was going to make a visit to a great brother wizard who lived in the clouds. Isn't that funny right here? Look at this. The news spread rapidly throughout the city, and everyone came to see the wonderful sight. Oz ordered the balloon carried out in front of the palace, and the people gazed upon it with much curiosity. The Tin Woodman had chopped a big pile of wood, and now he made a fire of it, and Oz held the bottom of the balloon over the fire so that the hot air that arose from it would be caught in the silken bag. Gradually, the balloon swelled out and rose into the air, until finally the basket just touched the ground. Then Oz got into the basket and said to all the people in a loud voice, I am now going away to make a visit. While I am gone, this scarecrow will rule over you. I command you to obey him as you would me. The balloon was by the time tugging hard at the rope that held it to the ground, for the air within was hot, and this made it so much lighter in weight than the air without it, that it pulled hard to rise into the sky. Come, Dorothy, cried the wizard. Hurry up, or the balloon will fly away. I can't find Toto anywhere, replied Dorothy, who did not wish to leave her dog behind. Toto had run into the crowd to bark at a kitten, and Dorothy had at last found him. She picked him up and ran toward the balloon. She was within a few steps of it, and Oz was holding out his hands to help her into the basket, when crack went the ropes, and the balloon rose into the air without her. Come back, she screamed. I want to go too. I can't come back, my dear, called Oz from the basket. Goodbye. Goodbye, shouted everyone. and all eyes were turned upward to where the wizard was riding in the basket, rising every moment farther and farther into the sky. And that was the last any of them ever saw of Oz, the wonderful wizard. Though he may have reached Omaha safely and be there now for all we know. But the people remembered him lovingly and said to one another, Oz was always our friend. When he was here, he built for us this beautiful emerald city, and now he is gone, he has left the wise scarecrow to rule over us. Still, for many days, they grieved over the loss of the wonderful wizard and would not be comforted. Wow, that's deep. Okay, I'm getting a lot with that. Again, I do see a period of death coming and grief. I'm seeing time travel, something to do with, this travel. I'm also getting the story of, is it Enki? Is it Enki that apparently took off, like in the book of Enoch? That was it. Like he apparently was taken by kind of aliens and lifted off and said he would return one day. But he was taken away apparently in an alien spacecraft. So yeah, interesting, right? Distant horizons. Isn't that interesting that I would read that? And this is one of the cards that came out. So I don't know if it's alien contact that's going to come through, spaceships, or it's just like astral projecting or time travel or something like this. A new way of traveling in the air. But wow, guys, so much to unpack there with that wizard, that part of Wizard of Oz. I'm also getting potentially the death of a leader with that, okay? Because they were going to be mourning him because he was leaving. So anyways, guys, there's so much. I wish you guys well. Take care of yourselves right now. And, like I said, get your house in order, okay? Make sure you're alert and just get your soul right now in this spiritual war here, because things are about to get really interesting. So make sure you are grounded and you are good within yourself, okay? And with your connection with the divine. I love you all. I will see you next week for another reading. Peace out.